Okay.
romaine, you got cucumber, a tiny little bowl of pasta. But that pasta, that catelli,
I
you're
was
weighing.
listening to I was listening to your call today, how the pasta is like a ton of calories, but the potatoes is like, I looked it up and I was seeing what I was eating. I was like, well, that's where all my calories are going,
Yeah, well, hold on. Let me ask you
right?
this: Are you cooking your pasta before you weigh it or after?
After, like, I'm weighing it after it's cooked.
You're weighing it after it's cooked. Okay, you're tracking it as if you're tracking it with it weighed before you cook it. So you cook the pasta and then you weighed 40 grams of cooked pasta. Is that right? Okay, so you track that pasta as cooked. Sorry,
It
you
is
track
cooked.
that
I
pasta
cooked
as
it as
sorry,
dry.
you tracked it as dry. Yeah.
So how do you cook? Is that what I should be tracking it as? And then,
You should track it the way that you measured it. And that should always, in my opinion, that should always be cooked, because you're not always like every day you're not cooking pasta and then eating it. You're cooking a lot of pasta and
no.
then you
So
dish it out, right?
I weighed it as it was cooked. So that was 40 grams of cooked.
Okay, so you weighed it as 40 grams of dry. So that's giving you
Okay.
way, like, you're reporting that you're eating way more calories than you're actually consuming. So if you're hungry
Oh.
at the end of the night, it's because you're actually eating way less calories than you think you are. You're probably eating like
Okay.
you probably have like 200 to 300 extra calories between that and maybe a couple other small
Okay.
adjustments that you could
That's
make,
great.
so you can eat more food. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
Awesome.
that means like when you're tracking your food, like take a look every time you're tracking something, try to find a Hint and Nation entry instead. Because
The what?
we have Hint and Nation foods in MyFitnessPal that are already
Okay.
ready to go, that are accurate and
Yeah.
precise. So like your beef,
Yeah.
those types, we have that in there already. So
Okay.
what you could do for all pasta, I don't care what shape, what type, spaghetti, penne, rotini, what do you got
Grams.
here? Hey?
Those just you just want to measure the grams and not the actual kind.
Yeah, yeah. So what you'll track it as is track it as Hinton Nation Penne,
Okay.
Penne, because
Yep.
every pasta noodle is the same
Yep.
fucking ingredients. It's the same core
Yep.
ingredients. It's literally just a different shape. So when we're having spaghetti versus linguine versus rotini or penne,
It's all the same, just different
we just
shapes.
track it as penne every time because we know what it is. It's tracked properly. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So track it that
Okay.
way. You can have a lot more
Yep.
food than you're eating right now. That's going to help
Okay.
keep you more full as well.
Perfect. Awesome.
Yeah, that'll be a huge deal. And then, yeah, your dinner, like, again, I would have at least 150
More.
grams of extra lean ground beef. And like, you should be having probably 200,
Well, I need to have
250
more
grams
veggies
of
because that will
potatoes.
fill me up more, but also less calories, right?
That's
If I'm
true. Same
lacking,
with
right?
potatoes. Same with
Yeah.
potatoes. So
Yeah.
instead of your tiny little, like, this much potatoes, like, let's
Yeah.
do 200 grams of potatoes. That's so filling, and you are not going to
Yeah.
want to eat after that. Like, you're going to be
Okay.
halfway down that bowl, like, oh my God, you're going to have to take a break and then finish it up, and then you'll be losing weight while you're feeling stuffed.
Is it best to have those kind of things at the end of the night or in the mornings, midday, though? Like with
The
potatoes and
I would say during the end of the day, because think about it. During the day, you're hustling,
yeah,
you're bustling, you're moving, you're stressed,
yeah,
you're working out, you've got your
yeah,
mind on work. There's a bunch of different things. You got kids to take care of. So you got a
yeah.
ton of different things going on in your brain, and that is also diverting you away from thinking about food. At the end of the day, that's the me time, that's the relaxed time, that's TV and food and chill, and I'm not thinking about anything else. That's when we start feeling hunger cues more. That's when we should eat our most satiating foods. So lots of protein, lots of potatoes. Do that
Okay.
at the end of the night, and you're going to go to bed
Yeah.
feeling nice and full.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
So a couple little changes like that with your food, and then make sure
Yeah.
you're getting your steps in, a little bit more
Okay.
water in your day, bigger
Yeah.
meals less frequently. Yeah. And then we'll switch up your workouts to more machine based stuff so you can have some more fun.
Awesome.